The Saudi Pro League, you said, Breton. Fabinho is the next one. And it's mad to me that we have Sadio Mane and Riyad Mahrez that are they're two of the best players in the last decade in the Premier League. Both as signed for the Saudi Pro League in the space of 1 week. This is mad, Breton. How Nassr with Cristiano Ronaldo, Fofana with Talisca, with Alex Telles.
Hey, listen, you've got my attention. You've got my attention. I mean, okay, none of these guys, a lot of these guys, they've positioned themselves properly to pay big money for them after some of their worst years. Fabinho just had one of his worst years. I still think he doesn't get enough credit for what he did amidst Liverpool's run-up, okay? Fabinho, I think if he stuck around, would have had a monster year for Jurgen Klopp at Liverpool, but he is not sticking around. But yeah, a lot of these guys are early 30s or late 20s. Peak or off peak, whatever you want to call it, and they're building wonderful foundations for 4 or 5 teams. It seems like Stevie Gerrard's Al Ittihad or Al Ittihad. I feel like I just said a bad word.
No, Ittihad. Al Ittihad.
Okay, Ittihad. Steven Gerrard is boss. Now you got Jordan Henderson in there, and you've got Moussa Dembele up top. And Jack Hendry, if you remember him from the Scottish Premier League, and I believe he went to
center back. What?
Listen, there's still every one of these teams. I understand when I say Saint-Maximin and Riyad Mahrez on the same squad. Yeah, you need a defense too. I completely get that. But for the sake of being entertained and getting eyeballs, which is what the Saudi Pro League wants, right? For the sake of getting entertained, this is what they're doing. They're building the foundations, and this is not stopping. We need to remember $20 billion has been allocated for the next decade of player purchases. That's just for player purchases.
Completing what you're saying there, the sports minister allocated 20 billion euros until 2030 to be spent in the Saudi Pro League. So this is why we're seeing mad deals happening nonstop, and it's gonna continue. We've seen Lewandowski speculation that's gonna happen too. But just wanted to say, Al Hilal, from my point of view, is the team that's signing more players that have immediate impact. Ruben, Sergei Milinkovic-Savic, Malcolm. I was shocked with that. And they're rumoredly going to get Mitrovic too, that I believe he's going to be contender for one of the top goal scorers in the Saudi Pro League. Next season, the top goal scorer of the Saudi Pro League contention will be Cristiano Ronaldo, will be Sadio Mane, will be Mahrez, will be Benzema, will be Mitrovic, Moussa Dembele even in all this. You have a lot of names that can get that title of top goal scorer. I think it's exciting. Yeah, I said Benzema. I said Firmino.
No, I know. But I'm just going to say it right now. Karim Benzema will win the Golden Boot for the Saudi Pro League this coming season.
Come on, Cristiano. Bora Cristiano. He is the Ballon d'Or winner, Benzema. He is the Ballon d'Or winner.
Come on, Ronaldo knows this turf. You should go. But yeah, Benzema actually had his first goal and an assist, pretty dramatic fashion.
Really good.
And they won their first game. I don't know the competition well, but listen, all of this is great. Okay, all of this is great. I mean, over in Qatar, they signed Gonzalo Plata, who's 21, 22 years old for $12 million.
Bamba too.
Ibrahima Bamba is humongous. So from an FC Wonderkid perspective, obviously both my mind automatically goes over there because I like seeing these young guys that want to go test these waters, and maybe there's a desire for more, not classically, but more fundamentally trained individuals to come over there and give off their knowledge just by setting by example. But then you go over to the entertainment side of things, and obviously the Saudi League has it in spades right now. But the biggest signing that I saw happen in just this last week, which had Sadio Mane, it had all sorts of wonderful names that are going over there, and Mahrez, it's actually the head coach of Ahli is going to be Matthias Jessel, 35-year-old you would kind of call him a wonder kid manager of Red Bull Salzburg.
Yes.
I believe he took over after Jesse Marsch. And listen, that one shocked me. That one absolutely shocked me. I need to have an interview with him in some way, shape, or form because I got questions, man. Is it the money as a 35-year-old and you can go elsewhere? But this guy was on the come up. Like, he was ready to go to take over likely Leipzig, maybe, or I don't know what his next gig would have been. But he had it. He was going to be in the Bundesliga the next season or the next 2 seasons.
I get
easily.
You. I think he still will be. I think he still will be because we see Al Nassr, Rudi Garcia leaves. He goes to Napoli. Serie A winner. I think he will still go to a top team, this manager. 35 years old. And Red Bull Salzburg is in the Austrian league. I respect a lot the Austrian league. I respect a lot Red Bull Salzburg that has players like Pavlovic. But it's less viewed than the Saudi Pro League. And the Saudi Pro League for the next 2 years, next 3 years maybe, it's going to be really well viewed, at least compared to the previous years. So you got a top manager at Al Ahly. You got a top manager at Al Nassr, Luis Castro. Al Hilal, Jorge Jesus. Like, you're getting top managers everywhere. Nuno Espírito Santo at Ittihad too. So it's not only the Portuguese.
But there's a difference. There's a difference, though. There will be more eyeballs of scouts watching the Austrian Bundesliga, right? There will be, and watching net prospective employers will likely be watching the Austrian Bundesliga more.
But look at the third division of the Saudi Pro League too. The third division is offering, I think, 4,000 a week, and even to certain players, like ridiculous wages to like top teams in the third and the second divisions. I know I can't get to that level, but I know people, literally, Estoril, Boa Vista, players that could go. They would accept going, and it's an alternative. But just wanted to say.
Do you think the younger signings are coming? Like the Qatari signings that are happening?
The third division right now in the Saudi Pro League in a year's time, we'll have a ton of Brazilians. We'll have a ton of Portuguese. We'll have a ton of Spanish players that want to seek the dream. I really can see that happening. But
then they'll start naturalizing them, and we'll have a bunch of Brazilians on the Saudi 11.
And more managers too. More managers, more people involved with the sports of football too. I think that there will be more IQ in terms of football. Like, people will be elevating the development of academy football there by having these better players, because they then need a job. But let's see. But the
You're an optimistic man. You're an optimistic man.
Look, they even have the line. Then it's not football. But let's see. Like, with the 11, I wanted to mention the Saudi Pro League 11 right now. You got Mendy in goal. You got Alex Telch. You got Koulibaly. You got Denayer. You got Conan. And then in midfield, you had so many options. Ruben Neves, Milinkovic-Savic, Kanté, you got Fofana, League 1 player of the season. And then forwards. Let's just pick yourself. Cristiano, Benzema, Sadio Mane, Firmino, Moussa Dembele, Mitrovic is coming, Malcolm is there, Mahrez, Alan Maxime. So much talent in the Saudi Pro League in this first season of transfers. And Fabinho, rumoredly, is going to Al Ittihad. Fabinho, Benzema, Kanté, Jota. That's what's been in sample until now. But people, tell us your thoughts in the comment section about the Saudi Pro League. Who else is going to the Saudi Pro League? And what team do you support? Are you Al Hilal, Al Nassr, Al Ittihad? Maybe you like Stevie G? I don't know. Tell us in the comment section your thoughts. And if you're listening until now, don't forget to like this video.